Hi, hello, hey, it's Anissa and welcome back to another video. So I've got my annual birthday haul for you today. My birthday is literally the one time a year where I let myself buy whatever I want, obviously within reason. I'm not out here like buying a Birkin or anything like it. It's not that out of control. So I do have a mix of luxury items and more normal priced items, shall we say. So for my birthday this year, I went to London for a couple of days. So I actually drove down. So I stopped off at Bicester on the way down and I did make a few purchases from there. And then, yeah, carried on into central London, made a trip to Selfridges, we went to Harrods and yeah, a few other places as well. Because of the nature of YouTube, I will be starting with the non-luxury stuff because if you've clicked on the video, it's probably because you're more interested in the luxury side of things potentially. In true YouTube fashion, I will not be starting with those items. So I think I'll probably start with kind of a couple of shops that I went to because of birthday freebies, whatever. So of course I had to go to Hotel Chocolate and get my, or Hotel Chocolat, I don't actually know how you pronounce it, and get my £5 off. So I did get 3 of the 6 selector things. So they're all white chocolate because I bought them for one of my friends and she only likes white chocolate, so I thought I'd use the £5 off towards her birthday gift. And then also sticking on the chocolate theme, I actually went to Italian Bear Chocolate in London. I went for like breakfast one of the mornings and I picked up this 55% dark chocolate. I think this was, I want to say this was £6, which is obviously quite a lot for just a bar of chocolate, but I did want to give it a go. Not that interesting, but it's got to be part of the haul, right? Moving on to Space NK. So Space NK, you do get like a free little birthday gift, which has a few things in it if you purchase something. And I did need to pick up one thing in particular. I ended up buying 2 things and then of course got the birthday gift as well. So the thing that I needed to get was some body wash. So I really like the Naturium's body washes. I'm using the salicylic acid one at the moment, which I've actually found has made such a difference to like my body acne that I get. I've actually got the glycolic acid one this time because I have strawberry arms, strawberry legs, and apparently glycolic acid is supposed to be good for that. So that's why I wanted to pick up one of these. This is actually 500ml as well, so hopefully will last me a long time. That was £19 by the way, if you're interested. Whilst I was just having a little look in Space NK, I also picked up this Salt Air body butter. So this is in the scent Coral Coast. I can't actually remember what this smells like. Let's have a... Oh yeah, that's a really nice summery, coconutty, delicious smell. Love that. But yeah, I just thought the packaging looked really cute and the scents were really nice as well. And this was £23. I'm a big believer in buying like good body washes, body butters, moisturizers, body oils, all of that sort of stuff because I just like to smell good. And then on to the free Space NK birthday gift. So I can't actually remember what is in this one. So this is obviously for the May birthdays. So let's have a look what we've got. So first thing we've got is the Medicaid Crystal Retinol 3. So that's just a sample size, I think. May as well open it. Yeah, just a little sample size. I do like the Medicaid serums, so that's tick number 1 from me. Next thing we've got is a Summer Fridays jet lag mask. So I think I've used this before as well. Yeah, I have actually used one of these before. I do actually quite like that, and that's such a cute size for travel as well, so that is very cute. And then the final thing we've got is eccentric molecule. So I'm assuming this is a fragrance. Oh, that's actually a really good size as well. This is an 8.5ml, which actually looks like quite a lot, and it's a spray as well, so this is really good for travel. I don't think I've smelt this one before. I'm just gonna, might as well just give it a spray. I do like the eccentric molecule stuff. Actually, I think that's actually a really good set of stuff from Space NK though. I'm quite impressed. Oh, I want to say that's a fruity smell, but I don't know if I've just made that up because the packaging is red and I'm thinking of strawberries. It's quite an interesting smell. I mean, I'll definitely use it. As long as it doesn't smell like absolute crap, then I'm here for a fragrance. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. I'm really happy with that. I think I'll do what I picked up from the V&A museum. So yeah, on my actual birthday, I went to the V&A museum because I wanted to go to the Schiaparelli exhibition. So I'm a member at the V&A museum, so I didn't need to like book the tickets or anything. So I did pick up a couple of things whilst I was there. So the first thing I got from the V&A museum, and this is such a silly purchase. I got a sticker to put on my laptop. And this is for my work laptop as well. So I'm the type of girl that like puts stickers on her laptop. Don't care. Like I used to be the kid that would save all my stickers and never use them. So now I'm the person that just like I'm sticking stickers everywhere. But yeah, particularly on my work laptop. So I recently had my work laptop refreshed, so all my stickers have gone. So I'm just trying to build up my sticker collection again. So this was 80p, and then because I'm a V&A member, I got 10% off, so I paid 72p for a sticker. That's going to go on my work laptop as well, which doesn't really make sense, does it? But there we go. The next thing I got was, well, two other things that I got from the V&A museum were from the Schiaparelli exhibition. So the first thing I got was this tote bag. So it's got the kind of the two faces design on it, and then on the back it just says Schiaparelli at V&A, which I think is really cute. It's a really thick tote bag as well. And that was £35, and then again with my 10% off I paid £31.50 for it. And then I also got the Schiaparelli exhibition book as well, so you can see it just says Schiaparelli fashion becomes art on the side there. And I thought this is like just a really gorgeous kind of coffee table book. And again, this was £35 as well, and then I got my 10% off. It's kind of got like some of the illustrations, and I'm assuming there's some kind of explanations around the pieces. So there we go. So you've kind of got, oh, I actually remember seeing this dress at the exhibition as well with the lobster on it. So, am I going to read the whole book? Probably not. But I just thought it was a really gorgeous book just to have as a decorative piece in the home. I'm actually also going to show you what I got from Harrods. Now, you're probably thinking, why? I thought you were doing all like the not so luxury things first. Wow. This is a bit of a catfish moment. So from Harrods, I actually got some tea towels. So it's this set of 2 tea towels. So these were £20. So I know I have paid £10 per tea towel. And you can kind of see what the designs there on the back. So one is the stripy one, and then one says bonbon on it. So this was from like a collection they've got, which is like, it's pretty much every colour of the rainbow, and then they're all called different things. So like the black was called caviar, the pink is bonbon. I can't remember what all the other ones were, but I think they were all kind of food related. Because I have pink in my kitchen, I was like, I kind of want to pick these up. And I also got the black ones for my mom as well. I just thought they were so cute, and the fact that I don't know, it's just, look, obviously it is merchy, but it just looks like nice merchy. So yeah, that is what I got from Harrods. So a bit of a catfish moment there on that one. I'm gonna get this one out the way as well. So I did go to Calvin Klein, and I did buy some underwear from Bicester, because that is just kind of what I do. I always just top up my underwear when I'm at Bicester. I don't particularly care about like the colours or anything, which is kind of how you kind of have to be if you're going to pick up your underwear from an outlet store. So I just got the, I don't really want to show them because it's a bit weird showing my underwear, but they're just like hipster cotton. Got the Calvin Klein around the band. So they're all £10 each, but they had a 7 for £55 offer on, so I bought 7. Next we'll probably go on to L'Occitane. So this was a Bicester purchase as well, and you can see I haven't actually opened any of these since I've got them home, so I'm hoping that everything I've bought is actually in these bags, because it's been over a week since I got back. So, and I haven't got time to go again if anything is missing. So I'm very much hoping all of the items I bought are actually in all of these bags. They gave me 2 free samples of the Divine Youth Cream, so that's quite nice. And then what I actually bought, so I got the Neroli and Orchardy shower gel and body milk. So as I said earlier, I love like just spending money on nice smelling body products. So the shower gel was £12 and the body milk was £18.60, and this is all in their old branding as well, so I don't know whether that's why they had some of the stuff on cheap. I'm not really sure, but yeah, if you don't know, L'Occitane have recently changed their branding, and honestly I think unfortunately they've taken a step back, because I feel like their branding is just like their old branding, even it's just like so classic, and you can just look at something and know exactly what line it is, whereas now it's all very like just modernized and like very uniform, which as we know every single brand seems to be doing. So it's just a bit of a shame that they've got rid of the old branding, but there we go. And then I also got this little gift set, and this is the Fleurs de Cerisier, which means, is it cherry blossom, I think. So this has got in a 30ml hand cream, a 35ml body lotion and a 35ml shower gel. So I've actually bought this as a gift for someone else, and this was £10, and I thought it was like a really sweet little gift set. So one of my love languages is definitely gift giving. Do you know what? As much as obviously everyone likes to receive a gift, but very much like I'm a gift giver, that is definitely one of the ways that I show love to other people. I think I'm gonna go with what I got from Polo Ralph Lauren. So I got 2 items from there. So actually, this was Bicester again. So when I went, they've actually closed the main store because I think they're like refurbishing it. It looks like they're gonna put like a massive like Ralph's cafe in there and stuff. So they basically had like a couple of smaller stores, one for men's, one for kids, and one for women. So I was so ready to like buy so much from there, but yeah, they didn't have like a massive amount of space for the women's shop that they had, the temporary ones. So yeah, I was a little bit sad about that, but it's fine. We still picked up 2 things. So the first thing I got was this cable knit jumper in this kind of like beigey colour, with obviously with the logo on there. So this was 133. Apparently the RRP is 190 on it, so pretty happy with that. And then the other thing I got was this gorgeous navy blue striped blazer. This doesn't have the logo on it anywhere. I just really fancied buying a nice blazer. So this was an interesting purchase. So the RRP is apparently $649. The outlet price was $451. And then on the tag there, you can see it says now $240, right? And then when I got to the checkout, it had more off it. So I only paid $135 for this now. So I don't know if this is like an outlet only piece and the RRP of $649 is a pile of crap, but supposedly the outlet price was $451 and I've ended up paying $135 for it, and so I thought that ended up being an absolute steal, so I was really happy with that. But yeah, I very rarely buy Ralph Lauren full price. I always just end up buying stuff from the Bicester store, because I just think like those 2 items, not weird colours, they're not weird designs, I haven't got weird patterns on, nothing like that. They're pretty like standard pieces, so I just think you can get some really good buys from there. So we've got 4 bags left. Well, I haven't bought 4 bags, I mean I've got 4 items left. So do you know what, I think I'm going to do the Selfridges thing next, and as you can see, it is an item from the Coach pop-up that they've got in Selfridges at the moment. And do you know what, I actually think I might be returning this item. I think I got a little bit overexcited about the pop-up, ended up buying a bag, and then pretty much when I was paying for it, I was like, do I even want this bag? So yeah, I don't actually know if I'm going to keep it. I've only got a few days left to return it though, so I need to really make a decision quite soon. But I actually bought the mini, I think this is the mini tabby. So this is in gorgeous brown colour, so you can just see the inside. Haven't obviously taken any of the stuff off it, but yeah, like I said, I do really like this bag, but I have like, so for example, I've got a Fendi Baguette that is basically like the mini size, so it's pretty much this size. It's a very similar bag. Okay, it's not as structured, but I probably don't really need this, which is why I'm like, it's gonna end up sitting on my shelf. On my hair. I'm always gonna end up gravitating towards the Fendi bag, for example. So I don't know whether this was a bit of a stupid, like, impulsive buy. Got the strap there as well, but like I said, I haven't actually looked in any of these bags, and the thing is, I do really like it. I think it's such a cute bag, but in relative to the other bags that I've got, I just don't think I'm going to end up reaching for it. So the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm thinking I should probably return it, which is a little bit sad, but I did buy it, so it is part of the haul. I'm gonna put the Selfridges bag back here because it's hiding some very jarring things in the background there. And we can have a look at the little dinosaur as well. Or not. So we're down to our last 3 bags here. So I'm going to start with the little Dior bag. So again, as you can see, haven't actually opened this up since I bought it. So this was from Dior in Bicester. And do you know what? It's the first time I've been to the Dior at Bicester ever. So I've been to Bicester so many times over the years. There's always been a queue outside of Dior, and I just refuse to stand in a queue to get into a shop. I'm just not doing it. So we've got our little box here. So I got this little twilly. Well, it's technically not a twilly because it's not Hermes, but so this is a black and cream silk scarf, and you've got the Christian Dior on the other side there. So yeah, so this is, of course, 100% silk, and I believe this was 108. Let me just double check. Yeah, then that was 108. So I have quite a few twilly type scarves, some to go on bags. Sometimes I like to like kind of put them around my neck, and I think, do you know what, it's a really good way of elevating a work outfit. So yeah, I'm a big fan of, yeah, these little silk scarves. I think they're just gorge. The more I'm looking at it, the more it's looking more navy, but I think it is definitely black. I think I'm just losing the plot a little bit, to be honest. So I thought that was such a cute little purchase for my birthday. I did also try on a necklace in there. So it was like all pearls, and then it had the CD on it. I tried it on, I really liked it, and I was like, this feels a bit too much, especially for how much it was. And I was like, I would rather put that money towards like a real gold piece or real silver or whatever. So I didn't end up getting it, but I think I was just in the mood to just buy everything and anything. It's a bit ridiculous. I think next we'll move on to Fendi. So this I bought in Harrods. So we've got our little box here. This is actually such a cute box. We've got our little dust bag, and what I got was the little perfume bag charm. I'm actually obsessed with this. As I said, I've got a Fendi Baguette. I was having a look at, so it's kind of like the classic monogram print, so I was like putting the different colours against it to see which one I like the most, and I thought this one looked like contrasted really nicely against it. And then it has got the little perfume with it. So that fits really tightly in there. And then, oh, it's stripy inside. I didn't even know that was stripy inside. It's so cute. So I got Eau d'Artifice. So the one that I actually wanted, I can't remember what it was called. They didn't have. But yeah, this is like a really nice fresh scent. Make sure the lid's back on properly, because imagine if that perfume just gets all over the bag charm. That'd be so annoying. The bag charm is sold with the perfume inside, which I'm just obsessed. I just think it's so cute. Can't actually remember how much it was now. $2.65. So that was for the charm plus the perfume, and I think, to be honest, you're probably paying a lot more for the perfume than you are for the actual bag charm. I'm just so obsessed. I just think it's so cute. Like, I'm not like a massive bag charm person, but I just think it's just so chic. I'm just obsessed. And the final item we've got is from Burberry. So this was my biggest purchase of the few days. And again, you can see I haven't actually opened it since I bought it, so I'm really hoping there's nothing wrong with it and it's the right item inside. So Burberry is the first brand that I shopped at when I had made a little bit of money from my first grad job, because I always wanted the classic Burberry check scarf. So yeah, it's the first luxury brand I ever bought from. So it just holds a dear place in my heart. And then I did end up getting like my first luxury card holder, my first luxury like bigger purse from there as well. And of course I've always wanted a coat or a trench from Burberry. So I actually ended up getting this waterproof trench. So I'm trying to just show it on screen. Maybe I should put on a triangle clip in here. So it's this waterproof, obviously it's in this like dusky pink colour. It is a waterproof. It's even got a hood as well, which I really loved about this, because it's not often that you get a nice trench that's got like a hood on it but it still looks chic. Obviously the colour is a bit out there, but I think because it's quite muted, it doesn't feel too much to me. And then you've got the Burberry check inside. This was 1,200 apparently, then it was 1,190, and then the now price, so like the outlet price, was 840. Then they had an extra 30% off, which meant I paid 588 for this. So supposedly, again, I always take the original RRP price with a pinch of salt, because you never really know if they're over exaggerating it or not. So potentially from 1,200 down to 588, so that's less than 50%. No, yeah, more than 50% off, should I say. And yeah, I'm just obsessed with this coat. So it's actually described on the tag as Dusty Rose. Yeah, I just think it's the perfect piece for when you're transitioning from like summer to autumn or from winter to spring. I just think it's kind of perfect for that. So yeah, although it's probably not quite the right weather to be wearing it at the moment, I am very much looking forward to wearing that. So that was my, I suppose, my biggest gift to myself this year. So thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. If you are a new watcher, I'm going to be completely honest, I don't do luxury hauls like this all of the time. So don't kind of, I'm being honest, like don't come back to my videos if you're expecting this kind of spending all of the time, because that's not what happens. I do a lot of kind of like normal high street hauls kind of things. So like I said, I don't do a lot of luxury shopping hauls like this all the time. And if I do buy anything, it is more of like a one-off. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!